Like I'm going through this weird phase that apparently everybody goes through when they start entrepreneurship. It's like it's called the valley. They call it the valley of death. It's like you have these four stages. It's like first it's they call it uninformed optimism, meaning that you're starting and everything is new and you're super excited. You have your vision. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna crush it and stuff like that. Then you have the informed despair or informed pessimism, something like that, where you start to have like all the problems and you see the first obstacle and stuff like that. It's like your motivation is going down, and then you have the valley of death where everything seems horrible because you're super hardworking and nothing works. And then there's the informed pessimism when your motivation goes a bit higher because what you're doing. It starts to have your first results and start to be better. And then you have like the informed optimism, which is that everything is working. You're working towards your goals. You have a clear vision. You are trained and you know what you're doing and it's working. And right now it's like I'm in this valley of death. Like it's like going through this weird desert where everything is like, it's not working. And I'm like losing so much confidence. And I think it's part of the process, so it's fine. But it's just like this weird emotional stage where where everything seems impossible and where everything is so hard. I mean, it seems so hard, and any action you're taking, it's like you're doubting yourself, you're doubting your project. You're like, what am I doing? Like, does that actually make sense? Like, and then I start to compare myself to my friends who are like, oh, they're there yet, they already did that, and they have their things figured out, and they found their loved ones, and they're buying a house, and some of them are having kids, and their career is popping. And then you're trying to get out of the box, and trying to do your own stuff, and it's like this unending spiral, where you're just like, oh gosh, you're working, and you don't see the result, and you're like wondering, like, what the hell am I doing, And and yeah, and it just feels terrible. So I think I'd be curious to know if you ever experienced that, or if you know some people who went through this. What do we do to actually get better, to actually improve, to like what I'm gonna do today is it's like it was like a rest day kind of, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna work a bit. And it was like 6 p.m. and I'm like, I see the stuff I have to do, and I'm like, maybe the right thing to do right now is just go for a run, uh, get yourself back up, and just watch some TV or stuff like that. Just relax and go to bed super early, and tomorrow just be ready to crush it. But like, I think there are some days where you're just feeling like super low, and and you just need to just be like, okay, just take time for yourself, just relax, just stop, hold on, just get a fresh look of everything, and then just relax, take care of yourself, and then gear up. And yeah, I'd be curious to know how you process that. I'd be curious to see. Let me know in the comment. I'll be in touch. Ciao.